Another way we can go about choosing a typeface is to let the content that we're presenting be dominant and really start with the reading experience rather than headlines, right? The small stuff, letting the small stuff lead. So a beautiful example of this is the Atlantic website and app, which uses Adobe Garamond as its dominant typeface. And Adobe Garamond is one of the most popular typefaces for printing books. And this is familiar to readers in their experience of reading print. And in this beautiful web design, that Adobe Garamond is used for headlines, which really gives this a very elegant and surprising feel, because we're accustomed to headlines being more intense and heavier. And I'm seeing this now in a lot of news sites, is to actually lighten up the headline and make it feel more like reading content, which is super nice. And so here we zoom in on an actual article, and these are very long articles, and the goal of this entire web design is to get people here, to get them in the content, enjoying it at length. I see a question. Yes, Garamond is used in the headlines and the body, which is quite unusual and quite special. And if we go on Instagram, we see the same typography being used on Instagram, and it is such a celebration of content. And for the Atlantic, content is the brand. Content is the gift. Content is why we care. And I think the typography really expresses that by using this very traditional print-based font, right? Surprise, very surprising. And if we get a little bit sexier, a little bit edgier, I love this website for Sternberg Press, which is a niche sort of art and theory publishing company. I love the color. I love the way the book covers are presented. And of course, I love the typography. So the headlines are set in Saint Colombe, which is a typeface by Production Type. So this is an independent type foundry. And so the designers here wanted to use something that is more tasty and special, but they're not commissioning a custom typeface, which is super expensive, but finding something that is off the beaten path, something that feels elegant and literary and appropriate to this brand. Such a beautiful typeface. And then the secondary typeface, also designed by Production Type, is more neutral, but it's not neutral like Open Sans, right? It's not straight in the middle. There's a little there, a little taste, a little something, special. What's also special is how the type is styled. So we see uppercase mixed with lowercase. So all the proper names in these blurbs are uppercase, which draws our attention to these authors, to these creators of the content. And note that the type has also been spaced 1.49 pixels. A little air has been thrown in to that text. And so typography really comes to life when we've chosen the beautiful font, but we've also styled it with love and care.